Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron for the Great War as the Ottoman Empire. Let's continue off where we last left off. So, we are slowly going down this path so we can become the Caliphate. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just like not even going to be in the Caliphate faction because as far as I can tell, there's nothing actually past that. Like it doesn't give you any casus bellis or anything like that. It just makes the Islamic party the ruling party, and I don't think that really makes a huge difference to anything we're doing. So we're probably just gonna, join the faction and then immediately leave it. All power to the Caliph, basically. I think that makes perfect sense. We're gonna do that, and then eventually we're gonna go down probably the anti-Italian policy, and then we're gonna go for the distrust of Germany because I do want to be on the French side. Join in with the Entente whenever we can. We got our heavy industry tech ready to go. These are all 1916. Level 1 trenches I don't think is important. 1% research speed. Probably should have got that at the beginning. But I mean, 1% research speed is what? Like 2 days at most? Not a huge deal. But it's probably better than most of the other options we have at the moment. So we're getting pretty close to Italy being able to attack Libya. If I can find... There it is. So after August 8th, and that's going to happen by the time they are done with their democracy focus. So we'll see what actually happens. Are my troops down here ready for war? Probably not, I'm going to be completely honest with you, but we'll see how that actually works out. How much longer do we have on all of you? 800 days. 1,000 days. About a year. We still got a while until these guys are ready to fully commit themselves to war. Mona Lisa's been stolen. Sucks for them. But I don't really care. Political power goes up by plus 50. Almost getting us out of the negative, so I guess that's okay. Your 1914 tech. Your 1913. Again, we're only like 1911, and I feel like we've already kind of exhausted all of the options we have for this early time. I guess we get the reinforcement rate. And then you will go, I guess just keep going down the cult of offensive doctrine because that's really all you can do. Because it's not like the doctrines don't have, time penalties. We get the worldwide caliphate. Again, I don't think it does effectively anything. I'll just leave the faction and join up with the Entente afterwards, assuming that actually works out properly. So Greece. I mean, you're all going to join the Balkan League at some point. The Chinese Civil War has begun. The Qing Dynasty against Sun Yat-sen. And we'll see how this actually plays out. Because I think the Republic of China just wins. We'll see if it makes that huge mess like it did in our Italian campaign. I'm assuming it's going to. I doubt the Qing are going to be able to win it. Mostly because I don't think it's even programmed for them to be able to win it. But we shall see. So you're going to get friendships with France. I mean, we're going to be in a really awkward situation where we might have to annex Serbia and then become friends with France. Okay, so this is a crisis over Morocco between France and Germany. 5% world tension. Does that matter? No. Like, I don't think anything gets unlocked at 5% world tension. Already partially mobilized, so basically as good as we can get before the war actually begins. We're at limited conscription. Oh, no, I remember now that we might not even get up to 100% world tension because the trigger for World War I only puts you up at like 55 or something. You can't actually even get these final techs, final decisions down there. Which is kind of surprising when you think about it. So you have 12 to 21, 16 to 34, 4 to 6, and 10 to 18. It's a lot of men. So actually, I probably should be building trenches on this front line. Just to make sure, if we get attacked while we're not in a great spot. I'm just going to throw it all straight to the bottom of the list. How long will these take? Only like 14 days. I mean, it's 14 days times all of this, but I guess it's the 28 days, right? Times all of it. So it's still going to take a while, but we should last long enough. Okay, so Italy's about to declare war on us. But we can immediately throw these guys to the front lines. No problems there. Immediately move our troops in. Load order. Okay, so we get, I think, some more troops here. Italian invasion of Libya hasn't happened. Those godless Italians have mounted an invasion of our territory, trying to steal it for their own. They seem to be after Libya specifically, and our defense in the area seem to be long shot at best. Did we get any new troops from that event? The answer seems to be no. You go here to help out with that defense. So we've now become a caliphate. We now got a fucking sweet flag. Look at that. That is a spectacular flag. Now basically everything here is kind of trash. Attack and defense on core territory probably is not doesn't matter right now. So let's get the stability and political power up. We might actually be able to push the Italians out of the territory, to be completely honest. That doesn't seem like an impossibility. And if that works, then it works, and that's fantastic. So let's get decryption +1. I'd say that's generally an important tech. I mean, can I beat the Italian Navy? I'm going to assume no, right? 18 ships against about 85, so yeah, that's definitely going to be not a great look for us. If we kick them out of this territory, I mean, they got 5 divisions here. But I have no idea what's necessarily going to happen. Now, Serbia is preparing the war against us, but it's still going to take them until at least March of next year to actually do anything. Hey, just want you to join the war? Sure, why not? War bonds, what do you do? Factory goods go down for a little bit. Probably want to save those points for some of these other guys. Division attrition, entrenchment speed probably is going to be important. The army company's probably less so. If you can kill this guy, that should provide some decent support here. So you're going to all be wiped out. I don't know if Italy's going to put their entire army here. How many men do you have? A lot would be the answer to that one. You also have the same option as well? I mean, actually, it just gives the alliance to Serbia. Okay. Okay, Italy, can you please not be here, though? I'm hoping that you're not trying to invade any of my actual territory. That'd be pretty trash of you to do. They got, I mean, they're encircled, which is a pretty bad penalty for them. I mean, our guys aren't really at full strength to necessarily deal with this. And, I mean, they've lost more than we have. So I think we can kind of sit here and just defend this port kind of forever. I mean, their strength is kind of submarine attack. I mean, we might as well get better encryption. But these guys seem fine. Can I go to a war economy? Oh, I can't actually go to war economy because we're at war. So if I can save myself up to 150 political power, we can definitely go into a war economy. Seems good to me. I think we mostly just got the Italians trapped in this port. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could theoretically do. Like, I could... No, I think we're just going to keep them trapped here. The Italians can send in more men if they want. That's fine. Yeah, so we're going to get the Balkan League. So we're kind of in a tricky situation. You might as well get the Serbians mad at us. Like, it doesn't really make a difference. And how are our fortifications coming along? We're only halfway through Greece. Which is not great news. Oh, you actually try landing in the one province I'm actually protecting. But you also might be going to Thessalonica. So we're going to put troops down here. Yeah, no, that was kind of what I was worrying about. So, the war against Italy has gotten more dangerous, to say the least. So, I really am not liking our odds here. And we kept them contained down here to say that, you know, for sure. Our attack value is negative 70% right now. Is this just happen to be like in a mountain? Of course it's in a mountain. Excellent. Just fantastic for us. And I'm a little bit worried about the prospects of a major war. You know, the Balkans just coming in here and killing us all. That seems like a kind of scary prospect. So it looks like this naval invasion should at least fail. Send in some reinforcements just to be safe. Oh, there are many, many Italians on our border, huh? Who are you? Luxembourg. I literally don't care. Yeah, so the Balkan League exists. And that's dangerous. But you're not attacking us right away. And that's not nothing. Enemy superiority. Where are my aircraft? Wait, do I have aircraft? Shit, I don't. I have no planes. Okay, well that makes things a little bit trickier. Say the least. I'll get these guys over here as well. Italy landed like their entire army over here. They've lost 13. I mean, we're about even actually in terms of manpower losses, which isn't the best. Yeah, no, they've actually thrown like their entire army over here. That is... Also, I wanted to expand my faction, because I don't think I don't want to be in this faction, right? No, I don't think so. Because I think as soon as World War I breaks out, we're still with these guys. Like, it kind of screws up with how the factions work. So I'm just going to leave the Caliphate. I'm going to go straight to a war economy. And we have 1.66 million people. We don't need to do another level of that yet. I mean, the correct move here is probably just, hey, don't even fight Italy and just let them win. But that's the coward's way out. And I refuse to do it. Let's get a little bit extra reinforcement rate. Hey, I mean, I'll join the Central Powers now if you say yes. Not aligned. We're at war, so they don't want to do it. You're protective against... So you like Italy more than you like me. Okay, I see how it is. I don't know if there's a way for the Ottomans to actually win the war here. I think maybe if we kick them out of Tobruk, then an event will fire where they... I guess we're going to go for the anti-Italian policy, because the Italians clearly suck. And we do not like them. Then get a land doctrine. What do we have available for us? In the old 1912. Flying core, but I don't think that matters too much. Recon, I guess? I mean, oil plus 2%, resource gain extraction plus 3%. That's about the best I think we can do. Italy. Italy, Italy, Italy. Of course, you just happen to be in a mount. Okay, I'm going to do something like this. It's gonna be, I was gonna say tricky. It worked. It worked, you dumb asses. Okay. This is what I wanted. So we'll take the port. The Titanic has sunk, but that's okay. You're doing another naval invasion over here now. That's also extremely bad news for me. Please do not do that. I mean, they didn't land in a port province, so I guess that's not too bad. But I need you guys to prepare against the Italians. Thank you very much. How are we going to fight against the Balkan League? Oh, we're absolutely not going to be able to. I mean, we took this port. Is that enough for the game to recognize that we've won? That's a different question entirely. I have noticed that there might be too many Italians. We can probably kill these armies. Like, you guys should fall. I think there's a decent chance we're going to lose the Balkan War, to be completely honest with you. But don't attack into them. Just hold your ground for right now, as best as you possibly can. Yeah, these 4 divisions are completely dead. This guy is going to die given enough time. We at least got him out of the mountains, I believe. He's now in a desert, which isn't that much better. So we'll get him surrounded. He should have started eventually running out of supplies. What if we counter-navally invade Thessalonica and take their port? I think this is my entire navy right here, so I'm assuming you're not strong enough to... Nope, not even close. Okay, go back to port. So, we're in a tricky situation. Heart attack plus 10%. I think we have a heart attack up. So wait for these guys to die. I'm not going to take them out of Libya quite yet. So a question of how do you deal with all, like, how many Italian troops do we have here? 25 divisions, which is probably half, a third to half of the entire Italian army is just in Greece right now. And again, I have no idea if there's a trigger to even end the war. Liberate the Balkans. Okay, so strategically, our options are limited. Which is going to be drawing a fallback line like this. And getting the entire blue army on it. Because I already think this area up here is lost. So I think we got to defend over here. Mostly because I know the Bulgarians are going to be kind of a tricky situation, to say the least. When will you be ready to go for a war? You'll be ready in the 13th. Immediately cancel all fortification projects. I don't want to cancel all construction. I just want to cancel this construction. There we go. Italy, Italy, Italy. Maybe they need to control 0 provinces in Libya first. Even still, they have 100 soft attack. Yeah, I guess the enchantment bonus in this mod is just extreme. Well, I think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. Thanks for watching. My name has been Anthem. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, click thumbs down. If you want more, subscribe, and goodbye.